An artist should lie, not to lie to himself and others. An artist should not steal ideas from another artist. An artist should not compromise for himself or in regards to the art market. An artist should not kill another human being. An artist should not make himself into an idol. An artist should not make himself into an idol. An artist should not make himself into an idol. An artist's relation to his love life. An artist should avoid falling in love with another artist. An artist should avoid falling in love with another artist. An artist's relation to the erotic. An artist should develop an erotic point of view on the world. An artist should be erotic. An artist should be erotic. An artist should be erotic. An artist's relation to suffering. An artist should suffer. From the suffering comes the best work. Suffering brings transformation. Through the suffering, an artist transcended his spirit. Through the suffering, an artist transcended his spirit. Through the suffering, an artist transcended his spirit. An artist's relation to depression. An artist should not be depressed. Depression is disease and should be cured. Depression is not productive for an artist. Depression is not productive for an artist. Depression is not productive for an artist. An artist's relation to suicide. Suicide is crime against life. An artist should not commit suicide. An artist should not commit suicide. An artist should not commit suicide. An artist's relation to inspiration. An artist should look deep inside himself for an inspiration. The deeper he looks inside himself, the more universal he becomes. The artist is universe. The artist is universe. The artist is universe. An artist's relation to self-control. The artist should not have self-control about his life. The artist should have total self-control about his work. The artist should not have self-control about his life. The artist should have total self-control about his work. An artist's relation with transparency. The artist should give and receive at the same time. Transparency means receptive. Transparency means to give. Transparency means to receive. Transparency means receptive. Transparency means to give. Transparency means to receive. Transparency means receptive. Transparency means to give. Transparency means to receive. An artist's relation to symbols. An artist creates his own symbols. Symbols are an artist's language. The language must be translated. Sometimes it's difficult to find the key. Sometimes it's difficult to find the key. Sometimes it's difficult to find the key. An artist's relation to silence. An artist has to understand silence. An artist has to create a space for silence to enter his work. Silence is like an island in the middle of turbulent ocean. Silence is like an island in the middle of turbulent ocean. Silence is like an island in the middle of turbulent ocean. An artist's relation to solitude. An artist must make time for the long periods of solitude. Solitude is extremely important. Away from home, away from the studio, away from family, away from friends. An artist should stay for a long period of time at the waterfalls. An artist should stay for a long period of time at exploding volcanoes. An artist should stay for a long period of time looking at fast-running rivers. An artist should stay for a long period of time looking at the horizon where the ocean and sky meets. An artist should stay for a long period of time looking at the stars in the night sky. An artist's conduct in relation to his work. An artist should avoid going to studio every day. An artist should not treat his work schedule as a bank employee does. An artist should explore life and work only when an idea comes to him in a dream or during the day as a vision that arises as a surprise. An artist should not repeat himself. An artist should not overproduce. An artist should avoid his own art pollution. 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 An artist's possessions. Buddhist monk advised that it's best to have 9 possessions in his day life. 1 robe for the summer, 1 robe for the winter, 1 pair of shoes, 1 begging bowl for food, 1 mosquito net, 1 prayer bowl, prayer book, 1 umbrella, 1 mat to sleep on, and 1 pair of glasses if is needed. An artist should decide for himself the minimum personal possession they should have. An artist should have more and more of less and less. An artist should have more and more of less and less. An artist should have more and more of less and less. A list of artist friends. An artist should have friends that lift his spirit. An artist should have the friends who lift their spirits. An artist should have friends that lift his spirit. An artist list of enemies. Enemies are very important. The Dalai Lama said that it's easy to have compassion with the friends, but much more difficult to have compassion with enemies. An artist has to learn to forgive. An artist has to learn to forgive. An artist has to learn to forgive. Different death scenarios. An artist has to beware of his own mortality. For an artist, it is not only important how he lives his life, but also how he dies. An artist should look at the symbols of his work for the sign of different death scenarios. An artist should die consciously without fear. An artist should die consciously without fear. An artist to die consciously without fear. Thank you for the manifesto.